Hello all, welcome back to the Combat FPV military course by Those of Freedom. Those of Freedom is a non-profit organization fundraising and building FPV drones to drone units in Ukraine. If you want to support, please visit thoseofreedom.com. Okay, so finally we are here. We are going to start assembling a complete FPV drone. This FPV drone perfect for training and can also be used on the front line. It will be a 7-inch drone able to carry 500 to 600 grams of explosive. So if you build this with me, you can also bring it in Ukraine and maybe just change a few parts like the VTX, maybe get a stronger VTX or maybe get a VTX with another frequency. You can take it with you in Ukraine and maybe use it on the front line. Okay. Today I'm gonna be building a 7-inch frame. It's because it was requested by one of the Gore unit we are helping currently. But if you want to build a 10-inch, I also made a video back then. I'm gonna add the 10-inch to the playlist. For now, I'm gonna show you everything you need to build a 7-inch Mark IV V2. Okay, just like so. The only thing you will need is 2mm X screwdriver and some lug nut. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so this is what the parts looks like out of the frame. So let's start. Right here we have 4 arms. This is the top plate. This is the bottom plate. Here we have 4 soft pad for landing, so you can add them if you are using your drone for training. Yeah, you can always use them. Just it's not necessary for kamikaze. Those are 2 attachments to fix the arm to the frame. Those here are the camera mounts that we'll be using later. Those here are 2 supports for like the bottom plate that we will install, one each at each part, each tip, like forward tip, back end tip. For screws, mushroom tips, we have long, medium, short, 4 of each. We have the frame supports for frame here. We have long and short, and we have 14 flat head small screws. So that's everything you should have in your pack. Okay guys, so first I'm gonna take the bottom plate and I will put the frame support, okay, at this end. That's the front end. Basically, you see the 4 O-ring here are coming up, and here they are like inside. So I'm gonna want my screw to go from the bottom up and come out on the side that the O-ring are on the exterior, just like so. Okay, so this will be the wrong way because the O-ring are inside. This will be the good way. I want my screw to come out the way the O-rings are a little bit outside. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, so for this part I'm gonna take the front support, and I'm gonna use 2 flathead small screw. So this is gonna come like so. If I flip this around, it will look like that. I will put two flat head screw inside. You want the screw to be flat inside here, okay? Then what I will do, I will take two big screws, correction, like frame support, and I will come screw them like so. Just like that, okay? But important, I'm gonna be adding some lock nut. Okay, let's use the blue lock nut. Important for training or bombers. Kamikaze, yes, I will also put lock nut, but not as important as training drone because with the vibration and stuff like that, screws are coming loose and you don't want to lose parts. Okay, so what I will remove this one. I will apply lock nut on the screw. Just like so on the length on the screw. Then I will come back and screw this. Okay. I'm gonna flip it on the other side. I will just confirm this is, and I'm just gonna lock them in place just to confirm it is nice and tight. Okay, now let's do the rear end now. This one here, the small one. Same thing. I'm gonna flip the base over like so. Two flat screw. Yeah, so lock nut is important. There are so many ways you can lose a drone on the battlefield. And for me, Total Freedom is a non-profit organization. And losing a drone because the part are disintegrating uh, is not gonna happen. So that's why I am losing lug nut. Lose your and use lug nut for every part, every screw. Okay, except the top one because you want to be able to remove the top part to work on drones a lot of time. So everywhere I will put lug nut just not on the top plate. Okay, now we're gonna put the two first arm, okay, in the frame. Inner screws, we will put two medium mushroom, and for the two outer, we're gonna put two small mushroom. Bruh. Take the arms. One arm, one support. The arm support, we will come place it just like so on top, with the O-rings pushing up like that. After that, let's come here and screw the other screws. Come on. For those, we were gonna take two small holder. Now that everything cannot stick together, I'm gonna go ahead, remove part by part, and apply the lock nut. To tighten this part, I will hold this with my left hand and then screw on the right hand, okay? Because if I don't hold this, the screw will it's just gonna keep turning and not tight. Guys, those screws are stripped easily. Okay, so yeah, be careful. Here we go. Now I'm gonna be doing the rear legs. Same thing, medium mushroom head, inner hole, small mushroom head, outer holes. Tight both of other screws. Two last support are gonna go on top. Let's apply the lock nut now.
Last part, we are going to put the 4 long screws inside, okay? Long screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Let's put the little pads because this drone will be start as a training drone for the boys. Here we go, that's the end form. Okay, so we're gonna keep everything. Those, we're gonna be using those later. The support for the camera. Top plate, really important. Keep that one also. And for the little screws left, it's gonna be at the end when the drone is all ready to go. We are going to screw back all 8 screws just like so. Okay, but for now we are over. I'm receiving the motors very soon today, so I'm gonna go to the post office, get those, and film the one with the motors. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the frame. If you want to build a 10-inch Mark IV, I will add the video on that playlist. It's different. I think it's harder to assemble the 10-inch, but I already made a tutorial on the 10-inch Mark IV, so go check this out.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Next video, we're going to be installing the motors. So make sure you subscribe and put the notification on. Visit doserfreedom.com if you want to support Dozer Freedom. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Okay. Peace, everyone.